Uh, it's a video for Kyren Lewis and for a lot of black brothers that going through a lot of trials and tribulations in their life, man. This is a video for them. And I'm sending my condolences out to Kyren Lewis. Why I keep on saying Kyren Lewis, man? I done did like 5 videos of this shit, and I'm still saying Kyren Lewis, bro. Why I keep on saying that? Why I keep on mentioning the nigga that used to play for the Pelicans, bro? Kyren Lacy. You know, hearing about this news, cause I just found out about this 10 minutes ago. It's crazy that I ain't hearing not Shannon Sharp. What was that white boy that do ESPN? Pat McAfee. I ain't hearing Pat McAfee, Shade Room, Bleacher Report, anybody else speak out on Kyren Lacy passing away. But I remember whenever he got into that car accident, not knowing that if he was driving the car or not, or if he was even in the car, that probably could have been one of his partners back at home that was probably driving the whip, was driving all crazy in his Challenger, blowing gas, ended up killing somebody innocent. But since Kyren Lacy is the bigger name and the car is underneath his name, he automatically get accused of being guilty of that fucking crime, not knowing that if he was the driver or not. But we living in a society of people just paint you as guilty, even though you might not even be in the vicinity of the crime. Just your name circulating in the crime scene, you automatically paint as fucking guilty, bro. And that's the society that we living in, of putting tagging somebody as guilty, putting tremendous amount of pressure on these young black athletes that's going somewhere that could, or just, you don't have to be black or rich. You could just be, a lot of black individuals, just black men in general, is going through shit, bro, where especially the younger black generation, they turn into drugs, they turn into the gun, and they unaliving themselves. They're going to the gun and unaliving themselves, bro. That's, us coming up, we was always, I remember like 10 to 20 years ago, we was always low in the suicide rate as black men. We was always low, but it's rising up, especially in the mid-2010s and all the way up to now. A lot of black men is going through a lot of mental health shit, bro. A lot of black men. A lot of us is going through shit. I go through shit every day. I know how to deal with it. It might sound fucked up, but I actually know how to deal with it. I know how to mask it and know how to suppress my depression. But not a lot of people know how to do that. A lot of people just sitting in their house every day, just drowning in misery and depression every single day. Because we live in a society, we supposed to be tough. If you show any kind of emotions, you being looked at as a weak man. You soft. It ain't supposed to be that way, bro. Especially for Kyren Lacy. It ain't supposed to be that way from him. I'm pretty sure he neither a best friend or somebody to talk to. Somebody that he could just lay out all of his emotions to, where he don't have to be judged. Or he get into it with somebody and they had bad turmoil, they get into one heated argument, something that wasn't serious, them losing the game in 2K or whatever. It could just be something small, and they partner or they girlfriend or they sister, they brother or whoever, they putting their business out on Facebook. They putting all their personal business out on Facebook, bro. A lot of people using people emotions, they trauma, they using that shit as a weapon against them. And it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't. Not a young, successful black man like Kyren Lacy, bro, that was going somewhere. That was about to break a generation of curses, bro. Especially from the city that he from. Because my people is from there. Thibodeau is tough, it's rough, it's poverty there. It's nothing but drugs and violence over there. And he was finna break out of there. He was finna break his family out of there. In the NFL, you ignorant motherfuckers on the internet, my people that love to tear motherfuckers down every day. Even though the accusations ain't gotta be true. Our people, all black people gonna tear them down because they wanna join in. They wanna fall in line like everybody else and just join in the fun, just bullying somebody, picking in on somebody. And this is where we at right now, where brothers is unaliving themselves. It's either they unaliving themselves or they going air shit out in public, bro. That's where we at right now. It was never like that 10, 20 years ago, bro. We was always low in the super. I gotta watch what I say. We was always low in the unalive rates, my nigga. We was always low. But we in a society where it's a lot of people that are going through childhood trauma. And they dealing with that shit all the way up into their adult life because I know them, because I work with them. I had to talk with a youngin' about masking his childhood trauma. I see this shit every day with these youngins, young black youngins. And they questioning like, bro, like, how, like, why you always cracking jokes? How you always so happy? I'm like, bro, I go through shit every day too, but I just know how to suppress my shit. I just be like, man, it's another day. This shit ain't gonna last forever. It's not. And I'm speaking for everybody, whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, it don't matter. Dark days don't last forever, bro. It don't. Don't turn to that gun or pills. Don't turn to that. Because all you doing is you putting all that trauma onto your nieces and nephews, to your cousins, to your mama, to your daddy. And I'm not gonna speak on in the Kyren Lacy family because my father begged me not to speak up on it, even though I want to educate y'all on what happened in his family. But I'm not gonna speak out on it because it's already a tough time what we going through right now. This shit hurts, man. Like this shit, like I damn near wanted to cry making this video. That's why I had to do like 5 videos of this shit because I damn near wanted to cry, bro. Like I said, I had to find out about this through my sister and my daddy because I don't see Shannon Sharp, them not talking about it. I don't see punk ass Pat McAfee talking about Kyren Lacy. I don't see nobody on social media talking about Kyren Lacy at all, but me. I'm the only one sending out my condolences to him. But I know we're going to have some punk motherfuckers. We're going to have some punk motherfuckers, bro, like him. Fly out clout chase. That's your name, bro. You got your 10 seconds of fame. Use a bum, bro. Use a bum. Use a lazy bum. You ain't got no morals. You ain't got no integrity. You gonna bring this shit up while somebody done passed away? Another black brother that put his life in his own hands? And you gonna bring up that shit that happened 7 months ago? Y'all sad, bro. Y'all are really misery loves company. That's a statement that is true. Misery loves company, bro. Cause y'all are miserable, bro. Y'all fucking miserable, man. And they got people that did way worse than Kyren Lacy. Way worse. Justin Tucker still got a goddamn job in the National Football League. Still got a goddamn job. After all the shit that he done did with the massage parlors and shit, he still got a job. I thought this was the land of second chances. Why Kyren Lacy ain't get a second chance? And that's another reason why he probably did it. Childhood trauma, him getting denied at the NFL draft combine when he was gonna be a first-round talent. And we got motherfuckers like him, like Fly Out Chase, diminishing his character even more, tarnishing his image even more. When they got people that deserve that shit, that y'all big up the most, that y'all dick suck the most, that they really deserve that shit when a motherfucker like him that love playing football, that they trying to make something out of himself, they try to break a generational curse, y'all tarnishing his legacy and his image even more. And even after his death, y'all doing it, y'all still doing it. Even after his death, y'all still doing it, bro. And that's why he got denied for the NFL draft combine, bro. That's why. Not knowing that probably could have been one of your partners that could have been driving that car. Come on, man. People make mistakes, bro. People make mistakes. That was a fucked up ass situation, whether he was driving or not. It's a fucked up situation. What happened to that family, because that man should have made it home to his family. My condolences go out to that family as well, too, because that should have never happened to him as well, too, bro. But y'all people on the internet, y'all be driving people to kill themselves. Y'all be driving people crazy on the internet, bro. Y'all need to learn how to stop and go find y'all a girlfriend, a job, or something. Go do something with y'all lives, bro. Please. Please, man. Stop this, bro. Stop this, man. In the NFL, man, the NFL not gonna give him no insurance policy. They're not gonna look after his family. Nobody is gonna look after his family. I wish I could. I wish I had the resources. I could have looked out for his family, give his family $500,000. I wish I could. I feel like that's why they don't give real niggas like us the type of platform and the type of resources, because they know that we gonna give back to people that deserve that shit, bro. They know it. Telling y'all, man, y'all come in my comment section and not showing y'all condolences, I am blocking y'all, bro, straight up. Because I'm not playing about a kid that come from my people's city, where it's rough at. It's rough out there, bro. Y'all don't understand how rough it is out there. Why y'all got y'all feet kicked up in the sand every day, making little jokes and shit, trolling and shit all day on the internet, while you driving your daddy Range Rover, driving your daddy G-Wagon. Y'all don't know how to feel like to be in that man's shoes, bro. You got roaches in a fucking Fruit Loops, man. Y'all know that life, bro. NFL, man, y'all got to do better on who y'all picking and choosing to give second chances to, bro. Y'all got to do better. Because I done seen people that had way worse accusations that got a second chance in the NFL, all because they had their golden ticket scheme. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Read between the lines. Y'all know who I'm talking about, who got that golden ticket scheme. Straight up. And I'm going to speak on my black brothers, man. If y'all going through shit, bro. If y'all going through shit, man, find somebody to speak to. Hell, go to a therapist or somebody. If y'all don't trust nobody in y'all circle because y'all feel like they're going to use that as a weapon, and black people, I'm just speaking for anybody in general, bro. It ain't even got to be black people. I'm just speaking for everybody, all races, bro. Stop using people's emotions as a weapon and use it against them whenever somebody elevate or y'all get into one heated argument. Don't use that shit to demoralize their character even more, because they probably still fighting that shit. They probably still trying to get over it, or they did get over it. You're bringing it back up for no reason. And now they got to fight their whole battle again because you brought that shit up. So I'm speaking for everybody. Stop using that as a weapon. Stop. Stop using people childhood trauma as a weapon. And for the younger generation, if you going through shit, man, if you going through it, bro, talk to a therapist. Talk to your mama. Talk to somebody, bro. Talk to a random person in the street or somebody in the library that you could vent to, that you never gonna see again. Because they ain't gonna use it against you. They ain't gonna use it against you. But shit, find somebody that you could let out your emotions to, bro. Because if you don't know how to suppress it, if you don't know how to suppress that shit, bro, don't sit there and drown in your own misery because you're gonna turn to drugs, you're gonna hit that pipe, or you're gonna off yourself, man. And that ain't the right way to go out. That ain't the right way to do things, bro. Meditate, find God, find yourself. Find yourself, bro. Find something that you could believe in. Find a belief. It ain't gotta be God if you don't believe in the higher ups. Find something spiritual that you could believe in, bro. Hell, if y'all need a playlist, man, tap at me in the comment section. If you need some spiritual shit, I could get at you with Erica Badu, DeWelly, Jill Scott, Music Soul Child, Raheem Devine, Maxwell. I mean, whoever you need, I got you. If you going through some shit, if you need some music, I got you. I could throw you on that shit if you need some higher spiritual, uplifting music. I could put you on that shit, bro. Because y'all listening to drill and Triple X Tentacion, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but RP to Triple X. Y'all listening to Rod Wave, bro, all that shit do, it just make you even more depressed. Stop listening to rich, depressed niggas. Stop listening to them all. Because they want you to be misery. They want you to be depressed. No, I could put you on some higher lifting music. They're going to uplift your spirit. I'm not going to put you on Ride Wave and Faux Bats and all them rich, depressed niggas, bro. I don't know why they even depressed anyway. I feel like that's an MK Ultra program and shit, bro. To make people want to off themselves up even more because their shit is at an all-time high right now. The suicide rates, that's at an all-time high, bro. It is. And that's not good, bro. It's not. So y'all need to find a therapist or somebody, bro, to turn to so y'all can speak up, bro. Because nobody don't need to be fighting these battles inside of themselves, bro. They don't. Once again, it may look like I said, the young at my job, he was like, man, you don't look like you go through shit. I'm like, bro, I go through shit every day, bro. But it's just another day. I gotta keep it pushing. I got people that love me, bro. Y'all got people that love you, bro. Straight up. Straight up, bro. Don't put life into the matters of your own hands, bro. That's not a good feeling. It's not. Especially people that got to deal with that shit afterwards, bro. I don't dealt with that shit up hand, close and personal, bro. Straight up, bro. A friend that I was cool with in middle school. I'm going to put his name out on here, man. I'm going to send my condolences out to Tyler Hungerford. His mama's still grieving each and every single day behind Tyler Hungerford, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you're thinking about doing that shit, man, I'm letting the people know right now, if you're thinking about doing it, this the trauma that you put on your people. 10 years later, she is still grieving, still writing messages to her son on Facebook, bro. And let me talk about how depressing, I can't remember that show back then. I don't know if y'all, because I know people that be watching Netflix and shit. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all remember this show about this girl in this small little city. She, I think she ended up disappearing or she killed herself. There was like a Netflix series that came out back in 2017. I remember this shit. It was like a TV series that came out in 2017. I remember my teacher in class, she put that shit on to raise suicide awareness and shit. I don't remember that show name, but that's exactly how it was. Like how quiet it was whenever they found out that she took her own life away. When I say that's exactly how it was, bro, in school that next day, I'm talking about that was the quietest it ever been that whole entire day at Como High, bro, when everybody found out that that boy took his life away. Tyler Hungerford. I'ma honor his name in this video. I'ma honor that boy name. Tyler Hungerford, man. And I remember how quiet it was the next day. So know what I'm saying, man. Don't take your own life away, bro. Please don't. Please. Please don't, bro. It's just another day. Dark days don't last forever. It don't. You can stop the rain. Don't listen to the Fugees, nigga. Don't listen to them niggas, man. Don't listen to them. That you can't stop the rain. No, you can't stop the rain, bro. You can't. It don't last forever. So my condolences go out to Kyren Lacy, R.I.P. bro. I down there about to cry making this video, bro. I had to do this video like over 5 times. I ain't like how I was speaking in this video, but I was just venting. You know, I was just venting. I like coming with a game plan and a bunch of clear thoughts whenever I do my videos and shit, man. But I just went off of straight, pure emotions off of this video. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. Move the fuck on. You ain't gotta watch something that you don't like. Straight up. But for the niggas that really want to hear my thoughts and that, you know, that's sad about this situation, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. You know, but other than that, I'm out, man. Peace.